What is going on, YouTube? You are back with the Prez, back in the home gym today, back from the first part of my vacation. That's why the content lately has been a little bit spotty, but I'm going to try to produce as much content as I can over these next 2 weeks as I travel. So I had a 2-day break, so I had to get a full body workout in today before we start traveling. So it's going to be all calisthenic work today, all muscle ups, pull-ups, dips, all body weight training, some weighted reps in there, but full body calisthenics routine today. We're going to start with muscle ups. Let's get it. And we're on the thick bar again today, and I have to be stricter on this rack. It's a little shaky, right? I still got to pin this rack down. So I was hitting 3 sets of 9 in the park last time I did muscle up training. So the goal today, I'm not going to aim for 9. I'll be happy with 3 sets of 6 to 8 on this fatter bar. So set 1, haven't done muscle ups in like 10 days. Let's go. Alright, we call it 7 on the first set. Strict 2-minute breaks in between each set now. 3 sets of 7. Let's get it. Let's go. Set 2.
Alright guys, so second set of muscle ups, and you guys can see here, this rack that I'm using, it's a little shaky, right? I don't have it pinned down to the floor yet. That still has to get done. So that requires more body control. If I was to do an extraordinary kip or really try to kip and get momentum on these reps, the rack would actually go against me, right? The momentum would work against me, and the bar would start to shake, and it would mess up my muscle up reps. So I have to be even stricter here with the body control, and I'm very happy with the sets of 7, especially on the fat bar. So 3 sets, 7 reps is the goal here. Let's get it.
Alright guys, 3 sets, 7 rep muscle ups done on the fat bar. Most reps I've ever done on this bar, and definitely happy with that progress after not doing muscle ups for close to 10 days now. Like I said, all calisthenics, mostly body weight, full body routine today. So we're going to be moving on now to decline ring pushes. I've been doing a lot of decline pushes on the parallel bars. Now to add a different or another element of difficulty to it, we're going to move to the rings. Remember, the rings are going to bring instability to it, and as well as allow for that full range of motion, and allow you to bring the humerus across the body for a full contraction of the chest. Doing a decline for a harder variation, and to target more upper chest. 3 sets, 8 to 15 reps, nice and slow and controlled. These are going to be long sets here. You're going to take long right now when we're doing tempo reps. Let's go. reps, but you see the set takes a long time. Coming just to about full failure right there. Might have caught 1 or 2 more reps, but not worth risking failing on the rings and injuring yourself, and you want to get 2 more sets here. Strict 90-second breaks, 2 more rounds.
And here you can see I have my mom training with me today. She's up visiting from Florida. So in between every one of my sets is her sets. That's how we're judging the rest periods. So we're keeping it really strict here. It might even be less than 90 seconds. She goes, I go, really trying to build up that lactic acid. And she loves this type of training with the short break periods. You know, when we do strength work, it's not her favorite. She doesn't like to rest for 3 to 5 minutes in between each set.
Alright guys, moving on. 3 sets, decline ring push-ups done. You guys saw on that 3rd set, I failed on my last rep, went to complete failure. And what makes that exercise even harder is, again, everything today, because my focus has lately been hypertrophy, muscle building. I'm not focused so much on strength, even though I've been tapping in to some weighted pull work with my 5x2s, which I showed you my progress videos on. I've been primarily working on just, muscle building, hypertrophy rep ranges, short break periods, really feeling that lactic acid buildup, building up that metabolic stress, and, not really working on so much on mechanical tension, but more muscle damage and, again, metabolic stress of the 2 of the 3 main drivers of hypertrophy, right? So now moving on to weighted pulls. Not going to be 5x2 today. Now we're going to work again 6 to 12 reps. So I'm going to keep it around 65% of my estimated 1 rep max, which I hit recently at like 110 pounds. So I'll work at around 65 pounds today, aiming for sets of 6 to 8, again with a strict 90-second to 2-minute max break. You guys saw my mom's with me today. You've seen her doing those ring push-ups, really clean form. So that's how the break periods are going. I'm going, she's going. The whole routine we did the same movements. Well, I did muscle ups, she did snatches, and I've spoke about that many times. Look at the movement pattern of a muscle up. You start at a dead hang here, and you end on top of the bar here. Look at the movement of a snatch, and I'm going to demonstrate it with a barbell. If you're doing a snatch, you're starting here, ending here. It's the same mechanics, same biomechanics, just different forces as a muscle up. So if you can't do muscle ups yet, and you can't jump on, you don't want to learn muscle ups, you want to get in a similar explosive type full body movement, try working with snatches, either single arm or 2 arms at a time. So weighted pull work now. We do a few warm-up sets, body weight, building up, and then I'll see you at the working sets. All right, so you guys see, training my mom today, up visiting from Florida. We're on pulls now. She's still building up her pull strength. We got the light green, and then we have the extremely light, which most people don't even see, orange band, right? I'm not even sure what set this came from, but this maybe gives max 12 pounds of assistance at full lockout, but again, probably getting maybe 5 pounds worth right now, along with this green. She's not even gonna be able to get a full extension, so we're doing dead stop, pause reps. Strength training here, so lower volume. She'll take a little longer breaks than I'm taking. She's starting this off. So her goal is 3 sets of 3 right now. You'll see her first set, and I want her to pull as hard as she can. If she doesn't make her chin over, I'll assist her on that last inch, and then she has to control the negative back down to full lockout. 3 reps. So excellent way to build pulling strength, and you could do it with your feet on the floor. Get under a little more. Completely under it more. Pull straight up. Perfect, down. All her. Money. One more. One more. Pause on the bottom. Pause. Good. Look at that. It was too easy for her. Next set, I'm going to take off that light band. It's going to get a little harder. She's going to struggle a little more. So really good work right there. All right, guys. Getting into the first working set of pulls. Like I said, around 60-65% of my 1 rep max. Estimated. I got a 15 and a 50. So 65 pounds. Aiming for 6 to 8, 6 to 10 reps. Strict 90-second breaks for me. I'm going to do 2 sets to my mom's 1. So I'll do 2, and then she'll go again, because again, I'm going to make the sets a little harder for her, so she's going to need that long break. I'm on quality reps. $65 pounds, full range of motion. Let's go. Happy with the 7. I could have fought for 8, but I'd rather hit it 3 sets of 7 consistent with that strict 90-second break, which will increase the intensity of the movement.
And you can tell by this clip and the previous clip, this 65 pounds is moving pretty smooth. I pretty much have it totally under control. Even though I dead hang after the, the 6th rep, getting into the 7th rep, that's fine though. That's just, regrooving and reproducing the max force that we could get.
All right, so we took off the really thin band. So she's on most people's standard light band. I told her full dead stop, a little wider on the left. Every rep she has to start in this position with a full hang, no momentum, no bouncing. 3 reps. If she doesn't make her chin over, I'll get it over. She controls the negative. Let's go. Up. All her. 1. Up. All you. 2. 1 more. Up. Control it down. Perfect. And that's how you get stronger. You can't do the movement. Get a band. Practice negatives. The stronger you are at the negative, no matter what, is going to build up strength in the positive. And the cleaner you go down to the negative, the cleaner your rep is going to be. Because now in the negative, it's full body control. You have to feel the body under tension. You have to feel the muscles lengthening or stretching back out to full lockout. So it's really good for that mind-muscle connection and to build strength. 1 more set each. All right, 3rd set here. Again, kept it very strict. I went, my mom went. So max time break we're getting is 2 minutes here. Probably a little less. I'm going to hit 7 for sure. And if I'm feeling, I'm going to push out a few more reps and I'll take this set to full failure. Let's go. And see, barely caught that 8th rep, a little bit of a swing. I'm not really, I gotta bend my knees here, so that full body tension isn't gonna be at its peak if you have to bend your knees or bend the limb, right? Remember, for full body tension, you always want full straight body, right? Arms locked, legs together, glutes squeezed, toes pointed down. If you don't have the clearance, you have to bend your limbs, which is gonna take away a little bit of energy and some kinetic, chain energy buildup, right? So still hit the 7, 3 sets of 7, pull 7.5 on the 3rd set. It's a volume PR for me for 65 pounds. My mom's got 1 more set. All right, guys, weighted pull work done, upper body work done. Moving on to lower body, we're gonna hit some leg movement. Very important for me to hit some legs today, especially because I'm gonna be on a long 9-hour flight tomorrow sitting down. And anytime I fly, which I recommend all you guys do too, just to break up the sitting, to get some movement. Every hour, I go into the bathroom and I do 50 air squats. So I'm not going to do any squats today, but I'm going to work powerful, more explosive movement, really hit those type 2 fibers. And the reason why I'm not squatting today is when I've been squatting, I've been doing lower weight, higher volume, which is going to induce a lot of fatigue in the legs. And doing a 9-hour flight, 9 times 5, that's 450 reps I'm going to be hitting, which I'll probably just make it even 500 overall, right? So I'm going to be in 500 squats tomorrow. So to avoid that volume today, explosive movements today, which again is really going to target those type 2 fibers, and we're going to be doing explosive box jumps. So I'm sitting, and straight from here, from the seated position, I'm going to explode and box jump up on there. 3 sets, 5 reps. Again, we want to do it from a dead stop position, really firing up those type 2 leg muscles, those type 2 leg fibers, which are responsible for muscle growth. And I'm going to mix it up. Some I'm going to land straight up. Three, 4, 5. 3 sets, 5 reps, 1 minute break here. My mom's actually doing weighted Bulgarian split squats in between. She goes, I go, let's get it. Set 1 was a little easy. I got strong, powerful legs. I was always good at jumps, right? So I'm increasing the distance now of the jump. And we did 3 squat jumps, so now we do 3 straight jumps and 2 squat jumps. So that's landing in the squat, and this is landing straight. One more. Alright guys, that is a wrap for the full body calisthenic routine. Literally hit every muscle. The only thing I didn't hit specifically was shoulders, but remember, when training muscle ups, you're going to be hitting a lot of shoulder work in general. Ring pushes, you're going to hit a lot of the anterior delt, and so the shoulders are going to get a lot of work. What I'm going to do at the end of this routine, which I'm not going to film, and take some dumbbells, I'm going to do a few sets of rear delt flies, just to open up the chest and really target that rear delt, which is often underutilized and most neglected muscle in the body besides calves, right? So very simple, effective, full body workout. Remember, you might think I only did 1 routine for each muscle group, but the muscle ups, they're going to train chest and back. And then we hit weighted pulls as well as decline ring pushes. The intensity was high. The reps all fell in that 6 to 15 rep range and pretty much came to failure on almost every exercise on the last set. Very high stimulus to muscle growth, and again, break periods are very critical now when focusing on muscle building. You don't want to let your body get too cool. You don't want a long break period. 2 minutes, you could even, push it up to 3 minutes if you're on that higher rep range and you want to hit, all 3 sets of 12 or all 3 sets of 15. You could push it to the 3-minute mark. Because again, the set should take rather long. If you're hitting a set of 15, the set itself should take over a minute, right? Like I'm doing those ring pushes, the set takes rather long, right? So if I'm wrestling 1-to-1, it's just going to make it harder. If you want to take, like 2-to-1, maybe 2.5-minute break to work ratio, that's fine. Just get back in, hit the same number of reps, build up that metabolic stress, control that weight, feel the eccentric, create that muscle damage, and the muscles are going to grow. It's inevitable. As long as you're progressing and progressively overloading each workout, and you're getting stronger, that's the #1 sign that you're getting stronger and building bigger muscles. So, full body routine done, guys. I'm going to end with some rear delt flies. I'm not going to film it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Very simple. Try it out. Let me know in the comment section if you liked it. Let me know the progress you guys are making. And like always, guys, I appreciate all the support. Like the video. It helps you out with them out. Share with your friends and your family. And remember, the content might be a little spotty for the next few weeks as I travel, but I'm going to try to produce as much content as possible. Maybe give you a little switch up, maybe do some vlogs of Europe and everything, you know, day in the life type shit. So, like the video, share with your friends and your family. Got a question, comment in the comment section, guys. I appreciate everything like always. Peace out. Barnaturals.
I know it's been a while, can see it in your smile, but you don't wanna smile cause you've been down. You cannot hide that from me.